Alright, man. One time for the one time. You got what I need. But you say he just a friend. You say he just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. Alright, real quick. Bust the beatbox. Come on.
Quan?
Nah.
Facts. But it was on Men in Black, and who's in that scene? Your turn.
Boom. I
Alright, man. Sad hip hop has lost a legend. Rest in peace to Biz Markie.
What you got?
I think I got like a Twix or something.
Milky Way.
Yeah, I saw something in the
It looked good. I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah, man, rest in peace to Biz Markie. Hip hop lost a legend. I do want to say that I think that his contributions go understated because, you know, people who don't really know much about him just know just a friend and they know him as a beatboxer. But, you know, one thing that he doesn't get credit for, he was a part of bringing Big Daddy Kane into the game. He was a part of bringing Big Daddy Kane to the game, who of course is another pioneer. You know, he's one of the greatest human beatboxers ever to live. He brought a new sound, and aside from that, I mean, he's more than just the guy who made Just a Friend. Like, this man has a couple hits and has done things that go unstated. So prayers and thoughts to the family and friends of Biz Markie.
That is very true.
And with that said, welcome y'all. This is DUI the Podcast, episode 9. I'm here with two friends of mine, Cam, aka Cameron the Scammer, and my guy right here, Quan the Don.
Time the fuck out. Why he got the better name than me?
What do you mean? You're
I'm Kobe Bean. You didn't hear him in the beginning?
facts. He is a Reza.
Sir, but why does he
It's
have
cool.
Don?
Reese's still in the league.
That's also a fact.
Why do I became a scammer, bro? I don't want to be the scammer.
I mean, then you should stop.
Accepted the fact that you became a scammer.
Because I don't be scamming people.
Here we go. This denial again.
That's definitely what a scammer would say.
You just want to start every episode with denial.
I'm not in denial. Y'all two are pathological liars.
All I'm saying
That's
is,
hurtful that you really thinking me like that.
facts. You can't even spell pathological.
P-A-T-H. Hold on, I gotta think about it. Alright, so P-A-T-H-A-L-O-G-I-C.
I don't even know if you're right, but you know what's easier to spell? Scammer. With that said, I think we should start on a positive note. Someone that he cannot scam. LeBron James just officially becoming the first active playing, or I guess active athlete billionaire. Big ups to him. I mean, we're being honest. Did we not know this was coming?
Yeah.
That's so funny with
Yeah.
not even so much as playing the league, but more his endorsements and outsources of income, and even what he gives back brings in more towards him. His net worth was just gonna keep increasing either way he went because of him being so much of a people person. So his face is
Everywhere.
Facts.
So
Yeah, like, I mean, would I have predicted it to happen this year? Honestly, no. But he's involved in so much. Like, this generation of basketball players is different. It's different. These investments now
Out here dunking.
Are so much better. He is dunking.
Like averaging like 25, 7, 8.
Yes.
And in the words of Mark, he's 36.
He is 36 years old.
You think he's Thanos? Yeah. So I mean, speaking of LeBron, of course we have to talk about it. Did y'all see Space Jam 2?
Not yet. Nope.
Damn, I don't know if I want to see it. Okay, well,
I seen it, if that counts.
Sir, I'm trying to go see The Conjuring and The Forever Purge.
I do want to see that Forever Purge.
I can't wait.
But
But
Conjuring,
Confession: I've never seen a single Purge movie.
You're missing out on great.
I
I
believe
wouldn't
it.
say you missing out. It depends on what you into. I like it because I like that.
Bro, it's legalized torture. Honestly, that's what it is, and I love it.
So you're into torture and scamming. That's
dark.
Wow. Wow.
Damn, okay.
That took a turn for the worse.
It's not whoa. Time out. Whoa. Time out.
You just said legalized torture and got really excited, Cam.
Yeah. The people saw the smile on your face.
I saw the smile. You scared me.
Yeah.
Cool.
So now I have to watch my. Well, I now have to watch my debit card and my life.
You don't have to watch it live. Listen, I would never like want to take out my friends.
If the purge ever happens in real
I
life,
would never take any of y'all out.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
So you just want to be chilling in the house?
No, we'll be chilling in the house.
Okay. I didn't say anything about that. You just said you want to take us out. I'm just trying to see where you going with this, Cam.
Yeah, I'm not that crazy. Like I do crazy moments, but I'm not that crazy to go.
So you saying you would purge?
I'm not saying that I would. I'm just saying that there's a reason for me to purge, and yes, I would purge. But there isn't. So with that being said, I would just be chilling.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know what I would do because I would be afraid to just be in my house.
Why?
Well, maybe
You have security.
I hope you would have security.
The security, not just security. You got a lot of windows too.
Yeah, you gotta lock all these windows down. I ain't gonna lie. This is really
Yeah. So
yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I'm gonna rob the bank.
But would you risk your life to do it? Because you know, there's people out there that are
Yes.
really crazy enough to kill it.
Yes. Yes, I would.
and maybe
With the right group of people, yes, I would. Everybody out there ain't got automatic weapons. And if I'm doing that, I'm saving up to create a right plan. I'm not just going, oh guys, let's get together and go rob this bank that we putting this shit together.
do I need an automatic weapon? Can I join with the shotgun?
I guess we need a shotgun, nigga. I'm not a shotgun nigga. ARs and shit.
Fair enough. Have those movies come out already or?
What?
Yeah,
Perjury, Conjuring. I said perjury.
Yeah.
The movies that you said.
Yeah, The Purge, it came out like 2 Fridays ago.
That's on the fire stick.
It is, but I can't watch it yet. I'm so mad.
The fire stick. That's on your fire stick.
The media channel thing, it won't, like, it doesn't have any links.
Re-update. Not hard. Yeah, we just re-update.
You re-update until you get a French version with Chinese subtitles.
Facts.
That happened to me when I was trying to watch. What was I trying to watch?
Oh my god.
What's the name of that movie with Ice Cube's son? It was robbing banks and it wasn't robbing, Den of Thieves.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
You had to watch.
That's
That's funny.
The shit wasn't in English, but the subtitle was in like Chinese or some shit. And
That's fucked up.
what the fuck?
That's fucked up. Okay, yeah. But well, since y'all haven't seen Space Jam 2, I won't say too much about it. But I will say,
If you want to.
well, all I'm really say is, I liked it. I didn't think that it was a bad movie. Like, you know, I obviously I know some people look at it with a certain lens. I just went into it like I'm gonna enjoy this movie, and I did. Like, I liked it. You know, LeBron. You know how these athletes are. They're not going to be the greatest
I wasn't
actors.
expecting too much from it. If I do decide to watch it, I don't expect it to be. I expect it to be its own movie. Like,
Exactly.
I don't expect it to be anything like the Space Jam I grew up on, because that's what I'm a fan of. So if I was to see this one, which I probably do plan on looking at, I just don't like to see it still.
Yeah, you get to it at some point. I mean, that's the mistake I feel like a lot of people do with sequels. Well, sometimes sequels
I wouldn't
are
even see it as a
kind of
sequel.
based on.
It's really not.
Well, that's what I say. Some sequels are made like sequels,
Right.
but this one is its own movie. Like you literally only really see like one reference to Michael Jordan real quick, and then it's just like,
He
alright.
didn't make a cameo.
You said who didn't?
He didn't make a cameo.
I mean, he did.
Okay.
I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were talking about like him
Daffy also.
actually in the movie.
Michael Jordan's in the movie.
Yeah.
Who else was in the movie? Daphne?
Who?
No, you said somebody else pop up.
No,
I
no.
said Daffy, you know.
Oh, Daphne.
Of course.
Well, of course they in the movie.
Yeah.
He found Michael.
He did.
I mean, somebody had to find that nigga. Like, it was wrong when he getting it done.
Yeah.
So yeah. But speaking of basketball, so what do y'all think is going on with Team USA?
Trash.
It is a lot of players who don't know how to play together.
Trash.
I think, and I don't know if y'all saw, I actually posted about it on Facebook today. The problem is when you don't have the top, well, I'm not going to say top, because they do have some of the top players.
That's another point that they brought up on ESPN.
The thing is, the top 50 players right now, a lot of them are from other countries. When the Dream Team in 92 was playing, literally none of the top 50 was from another, they were all from America. But now you got Luka. He's another country. And then not just the top players, but a lot of these players have been together since like 16 to like 40. Because look at Australia.
They always play together versus the NBA will play separately.
Yeah, like Team
They
Australia.
just play against each other.
Australia has no top 50 players, but Patty Mills and that squad have been playing with each other for eons. So their chemistry is out this world. Because this current USA team, if you put them with the teams that Jordan played, they would watch them. But it's different now. Well, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people are trying to compare, every time they make these comparisons, it's not fair. Look at Spain. Spain, I think it was the FIBA tournament a couple years ago, beat the shit out of USA. You got Gasol, and Ibaka, and then some other guys. You don't remember Ibaka changed his what's it called? Citizenship. He had citizenship in Spain, so he's a part of that team.
Wow, that's fake as hell. That's fake.
Yeah, so they got those three, and then some points who have probably been playing with the Gasol brothers since they were 10.
Against Team USA.
Yeah, their point guard was regarded as like one of the best point guards ever to play basketball.
See?
And he never played in the NBA.
So Team USA gotta get right,
But can they actually get right? Not at all.
I think they're capable, but I just don't know if they
I
will.
feel like if you just go around KD, you know how this going to end up.
It's not going to work.
He's gonna end up on Team France by the end of the Olympics.
Give the ball to Zach.
You know what? I'm not even gonna argue that.
I'll rest my case.
I mean,
Whether I
you have a
agree,
point.
I'm just gonna.
No,
Or
but you
for
do have
everybody
a
that
point.
dropped
But you do
off.
have a point with KD though. You have.
He said that.
Oh my bad. You have a point with KD though.
Give him
right?
reason his points.
My bad. No, Kobe, you have your point with Kevin Durant.
You feel me?
Yeah, because of the fact of literally Kevin Durant is not a leader.
I wasn't even gonna bring it to that. It's just like, what was his last stat line? 4-12. Yeah, this is the thing. You're leaning on this one person. You have a team full of superstars.
Facts.
A team. That's over Draymond. That's pretty real.
Draymond's not.
Yeah, team of superstars and Draymond Green.
Superstars and Draymond.
But to be real, in the last game, it was when KD was out in the third that France really made their run because
But
he was
just
in foul trouble.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like you try to play so much team ball, you don't use the elements of your team.
And they don't get that superstar treatment in the Olympics.
But that's coaching, the team ball.
I know.
That's what
man.
Paul trying to do though.
Where's
Yeah.
Coach K?
My man's Pac got he. I
He
don't
said
know.
LeBron and Kobe ain't win.
Yep.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
But I still believe in them, but they really gotta figure out how they're gonna basically play because they didn't even have a winning record at exhibitions.
No.
They was getting beat, and I'm like, okay, it's just an exhibition. But then France comes out.
Yeah,
And
they
you
got
even
smacked.
think look at how they played in the All-Star game versus even with coaching and everything. I'm not even saying it to a point where you throw away a playbook, but it's not working. Like
You got to change up.
you gotta change up.
They don't look like they're having fun.
It's not even so much having fun. You gotta go out there and
too
hoop.
much.
You gotta go out there and hoop. If you're not out there hooping, you playing basketball. It's not the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some of these teams can put a good plan together and play basketball. If that shit don't work out for your team, you gotta go out there and hoop.
Yeah.
They can't be fundamentally sound. Like, you gotta go out there and ball.
That's a part. That was a big part of the problem with the 04 USA team, because Larry Brown fucked them over. He was trying to play all the veterans, so LeBron didn't get much TPT. Carmelo, he hated Stephon Marbury, so he was giving him low PT. Like, you gotta let these people ball sometimes.
That's what Marbury kid.
Exactly. That's why 04 got their ass beat, because he was relying on all the veterans. Like, dog, let them young guys run.
That's just how I feel like they get together, but I feel like we have certain advantages over a lot of these countries because we're supposed to be the best players in the world.
And we're not.
And then as soon as you go out there and play the world,
You losing bad.
you lose.
Because the world been studying for 4 years. Like, okay.
And then also, like what I said before, the world is also getting better.
Yep.
That's why there is a USA versus the world in the All-Star game.
And it's competitive as shit.
It's
It's more than competitive.
Cause let's look at some of the top players. The MVP,
All-Star game.
the MVP Jokic, foreign. Embiid, foreign.
Giannis.
Simmons, foreign. Giannis, foreign. Luka.
Simmons is
I mean,
from Canada.
So?
No, he's from Australia.
Oh, okay.
So
But-
that's from Canada.
No,
he's true.
no. Canada? Who they got?
Simmons ain't shit.
I mean, he's not.
Trash.
You're not gonna get a debate out of me. I just.
I'm just saying.
Believe me, I accept all Ben Simmons slander.
I'm glad.
I encourage it.
I'm just saying.
Because Joel Embiid is my
That
guy.
man's a
So
dumb
I
shot.
really
He's
wish.
having a Hall of Fame career.
I really wish.
A Hall of Fame career.
And he doesn't even realize it.
I wish one or
Maybe if
two.
I just switch hands, I would shoot better.
No.
Maybe if you just shoot the fucking ball with a little bit of confidence.
You're not. You're wasting your NBA talent. You're
That's-
getting paid to play basketball.
Somebody about to still pay him a lot of money.
That's the difference between a player like Simmons and Giannis. Giannis can't shoot, but he's confident in getting better.
Giannis said improvise.
Exactly.
Giannis know he'll step up. Okay, I can shoot this three a little bit. So let's go ahead and try it since they give me the space.
That confidence
Then
can
it's like,
change
I
a
can't
lot.
shoot this three. And since they give me the space, I'm waiting for my teammates to get open. Because somebody can obviously cut. Well, shoot the ball. If you miss, you miss. Like, that's the thing. Like, you don't have to make the shot every time, but the more you shoot it,
The comfortable you
the
get.
more comfortable you're going to get.
And speaking of the Bucks, perfect time to talk about the finals.
Like this.
I mean, I think so. We've been covering the playoffs for so long, so I won some money off that. By one money, I actually just brought my debt down because this so it's fucked up. Because last playoffs, I was whooping ass. I won $200. This one, I managed to get my debt down to $20.
So you owe somebody $20.
You owe $20 to somebody.
It was about to be $60, but I was only half confident, so I just said $40 on the Bucks. Because I've been losing almost every series, so I just said, let me just get some of my money back.
I don't know what happened.
Chris Paul is just not ever going to get a ring. This was his one shot. It's over.
Yeah, that was his one shot.
He only had one shot.
You think you're going to stay with the Suns?
Yes.
Yeah, no, he'll stay with the Suns, but they're not going to get that far again.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to lose in the second round. That's my early prediction.
Basically, kind of like the Heat. They had their run.
Yeah.
You know that a little bit
I
more.
wouldn't say it that far.
No, not taking it as far, but you know, not with the.
Well, why not?
But I'm saying they're not going to even get close to repeating. Getting
No.
to the finals.
I think.
You think they still got a chance?
I don't think they have a chance to make it to the finals. Hell no.
They're going to lose in the
Right,
second
listen,
round.
Conference finals.
I don't think they'll get there. I
It
think
depends on who's coming
My
out.
prediction is lose the second round. So
I'll see the second round.
It depends because you gotta think. LeBron about to fix this Lakers shit.
We'll see.
hopefully,
Hopefully he fixes the Lakers shit.
We'll see.
You got Giannis. I mean, no, not Giannis. You got Luka in Dallas. They're probably about to get rid of.
Porzingis.
Porzingis. He's done.
We'll see what they get for him though. 'Cause
Yeah.
his trade value isn't the highest, but it's not the lowest.
And then you have the Clippers with
They try.
PG and Kawhi. I think
PG name first.
because PG's gone. I think PG's gone.
So you should. That's Kawhi team.
Facts.
Yes,
Only
that's
reason
Kawhi.
Matter of fact, you should have said Kawhi
And
and Cousins.
Whatever. Anyway,
Yeah, basically, because Cousins about to get all the minutes.
he really is.
Well,
but
now because Zubac's still kind of. He still
Yeah.
is.
He is.
But I still say
There's shit. You didn't even mention the Warriors.
oh yeah, Clay's. I mean, that's
Clay coming
that's
back.
a foregone conclusion.
Nah, I'm not gonna say it's foregone because hey, he's been out 2 years because remember he re-injured it. But I do believe because what's their draft pick like 3?
Bro, they're trying to
2
trade.
or 3?
Listen, I just saw a story. They're trying to trade that for a superstar or at least an all-star.
Even
Like-
if they don't trade
But I
it,
think they're doing it is to see what they can get.
yeah.
Because they don't really need it because you got to think Clay is coming back.
So you got
They
Curry,
still-
Clay,
They still got Wiseman who's developed. He just got hurt.
Yes.
Draymond,
and
as
that's
your
The
fourth
only
option.
thing is a
Wiggins.
superstar basically putting them back in playoff contention when they bring all this shit back up. They're trying to do like a 4 right now with it.
And honestly, Clay puts them back in playoff contention because they were 1 game
That's
from the
what I
I
playoffs.
feel like at this point they don't even need more. I more so go around the bench because you got Curry, Wiggins, Clay, Draymond.
Oubre, if they still got him, I don't know.
I think they
I don't know his
do, but I
contract.
think he a trading piece.
He really is a great piece. He doesn't fit. Well, he
Off the
fits.
bench.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
He's not a starter.
well, you got to stay the starters. Those off the bench he'll be more on there, but I don't think he's gonna make it there.
Yeah. But they'll be back in the conversation though. And then
Yeah,
you never
yeah.
know. You never know where the Grizzlies gonna go because they just picked up in a trade Steven Adams and
So it's not staying.
He's not staying.
he's not, but Steven Adams is.
Yeah. So that helps them out because they now.
Now he's down there with Jackson, and that gives them more.
And they got a pick.
more defensive sound. They got 2 picks.
2 okay. I think it's like
51,
17 and 51 I think. So depending on what sleepers they can find, the Grizzlies are gonna be dangerous.
Yeah.
The Jazz are still. I know the Jazz fucked up against who beat them this year?
The Clippers.
Clippers.
Yeah.
Okay. So you still got them. You got the Nuggets.
Jamal Murray coming back.
Murray's coming back
They
while
did.
still having Gordon, Jokic, MPJ, Michael
MPJ.
Porter. Yeah,
Yeah.
MPJ.
Well,
Who's the 2? Barton. I feel like I'm missing somebody.
If they had a more, because Will Barton's all right, but if they had somebody a little bit more solidified at that too.
Like Gary Harris.
Did they trade him or do they still have him?
Trade
No,
him.
they traded him.
They
So,
traded.
where's he
He was
at?
gonna end up costing too much money. I think I can't remember where they traded.
I feel like they got somebody else because is MPJ coming off the bench or was he a starter?
No,
He
he
was
was
a starter.
starter.
Definitely
They
a
just
starter.
traded
Yeah.
him.
No. Jeremy Grant was starting over him the year before, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about. Okay.
I think Jeremy Grant in Detroit.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's in
yeah,
Detroit.
He's in Detroit.
Yeah.
He was part of that trade to get Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now Murray has got Aaron Gordon to add to
I
his
thought
pieces.
Aaron was in-
No, Aaron's in
Aaron's in Denver.
It was a 13 trade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you lost me.
So yeah, no, Denver with Murray coming back, that's gonna be crazy. So, but that's just the West. The West has been like that since I've been watching basketball.
Oh, you want to talk about the East?
That's not fit.
Brooklyn.
Give Zach.
All right, so Brooklyn.
Every time.
I got.
They just come in shooting threes and just be making them. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I get mad half of the shots this we take.
And he came in the league, couldn't shoot for shit. For the longest, I didn't think he was ever gonna be able to shoot. Now he just got there.
So Ben Simmons, all I'm saying is it's still time.
Bro, that man had JJ Redick as a teammate and did nothing with it. But meanwhile, you see what Lonzo did with it,
Yeah.
which I'm interested to see where he's gonna go. I'm interested.
Hell no. Send him to fucking Boston. We need a point.
The fuck
Fuck y'all.
We need something.
No,
Y'all need to go ahead.
Jason.
That's what
Y'all,
you
First of all,
y'all don't deserve shit.
First of all, y'all got top
After that
balls.
trade.
Alright.
Shit, which one?
Oh, you talking about
Everything.
For
All
what?
them
Everything
guys-
Danny Ainge
everything-
did.
no.
Danny Ainge is a pimp, and he pimped Brooklyn out of all them picks.
No, we talking about what y'all did with Al Horford. How y'all do that?
We just did.
How?
We did.
No, what you mean is why?
Because, we need Al Horford. And you know we do.
To give up.
Nobody needs Al Horford.
Fucking picks?
LeBron wouldn't even have a use for Al Horford.
Yo, this nigga just be throwing shit.
They wouldn't have a use for Al Horford. And they could use some shit. Not Al Horford, though. No. We'd be better off trying to bring Aldridge back.
That's bad.
Al Horford.
That's not bad because Aldridge still had it.
Yeah,
He just had, what was it?
That'd be like bad for,
It was something.
for bringing out.
Give me Aldridge before Horford.
That's what I mean. Like,
anyway.
yes, that's what I mean.
Shit, give me Paul Mill. Wait, where the fuck is Paul Mills at?
Starting for the
You no.
Denver.
No.
He's still in Denver?
He's still in Denver.
God!
I knew it was somebody else.
I knew he was missing something. I didn't know who it
I
was.
didn't
though.
name their lineup. So Jokic, Millsap.
I could have sworn I thought Paul.
Unless he went somewhere else after
I
that.
could have sworn I thought I saw Paul Millsap in a Utah jersey.
Let's look.
Yeah, years ago, nigga.
Yeah. He's still in Denver.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Utah was his first team. He hasn't been in
Yeah.
Utah for a long time. He was a Hawk after Utah.
Hey, you know who else was a Hawk? ISO Joseph. Shout out ISO Joseph because
That's a
Facts.
That's
that
true.
was my
He been murking shit in the big three.
That's a
That
fact.
man is unguardable.
Also a fact. He probably had he would always have like the quietest 30 and the game winner. It was one year. Matter of fact, the year before he got that 19 million, it's like every game.
It's awesome, man.
Game winner. Matter of fact,
Hero
we still put flowers on Paul Pierce's ankles tombstone to this day.
The man just kept hitting them with 20 a word. Boom, 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 boom.
That was the most simple tap 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 tap. Pierce would say,
Why did he reach? Why did he reach? Paul?
He never learned his lesson.
"Cause he's stupid.
Man,
He never learned his lesson.
He's stupid. He forgot that he's Paul Pierce in Brooklyn and not Paul Pierce in 2004. That's the problem."
The Paul Pierce that was coming through like dunking on niggas.
Granted, 2004 wouldn't have been able to stop Joe, but that shit wouldn't have happened. That man's ankles are still on ice. If you look at the video
that's
where
why
he got
I
the girls in the weed, there's ice on his ankles. You have to zoom in. Zoom in, turn your phone to the side, and close one eye, and you can see the ice.
It's crazy. You know, that's probably why he thought he was better than Dwayne Wade. Or should I say his had a better career? However he said.
Whatever it was, he lied.
He was high that day
Yeah.
when he thought about
Stay
that.
off this shit.
Yeah.
Stay off the weed. Not really, but Paul Pierce, you should just stay off the TV.
Now he is.
For now. But I mean, like I said, the East gonna come back strong. Bucks gonna be back. Brooklyn's hopefully coming back if they're healthy.
Chicago will win the championship if we just give Zach the ball.
Sure, them two. Well, let's see.
We got
Let's.
Vucevic too. He can shoot a little bit.
That is true. Let's. I'm excited to see what Charlotte picks up.
We're gonna get Lonzo.
Hey, y'all right. So I mean,
Hey, Dennis Schroeder, $100 million.
That's gonna be a Spurs fan.
If y'all played Dennis Schroeder,
Bro, listen.
and if we pay Dennis Schroeder, I don't know where I'm going somewhere.
I'll say this.
I'm going to Philly.
If we pay Dennis Schroeder over $100 million, I'm taking that year off.
Know what? At the end
I've
of
done it before. I've taken the year off my sports team.
the moral of
The Giants traded off Damon Harrison. I think this year we traded Odell. We traded off. I didn't. It was over with. I stopped watching it for that year.
the moral of
So it was after that.
the moral of the story, man. Give Zach Levine the ball.
Goddamn right.
All right, man. The key things with sports, I haven't been paying a lot of attention. I'm gonna let you lead on this one. Let's talk about these conference changes in college football. Like, what is really going on?
all right. So what's really going on is that Texas and Oklahoma of the Big 12 are talking about leaving the Big 12 conference. I'm guessing it's just the football conference. I guess it's just like the actual football team now, and not the actual basketball and all the other sports. But just football sport is leaving the Big 12 to go to the SEC.
I don't think that's entirely too smart.
Hey, I don't like that.
I think they're only doing it because of a money thing, but at the same time, you gotta think about it in terms of college football playoff. It's an easier entrance for Texas and Oklahoma, especially Oklahoma right now.
So, do you like it?
Honestly, not really. And the reason I feel like this is because if it does happen, it's still not going to solve the big problem of all the other conferences, because you now have. All right, let's break it down like this. All right, think of in terms of the college football playoff.
My conference. Your conference is?
I mean, shit, SEC.
They trying to join y'all. Like,
Yeah, I'm Big Ten.
I don't think it's too smart. I'm Big Ten too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
After you done, I'll tell you why I don't like it.
Okay, so here's the thing. Let's think about it in terms of the college football playoff, the 4 teams that get in. Every year is always freaking SEC, not Pac-12, Big 12, Big 10, and then ACC.
Mm-hmm.
Pac-12 is always left out because everybody knows Pac-12 is ass.
Yeah, they haven't been good in a while.
They haven't been good. Oregon was supposed to be what was supposed to be back last year. They're not back.
What's the Oregon?
I don't know either.
They
Oregon is
usually
just
always have like because you know how every team has a what would you call it?
That
Like
like
a
standout?
That standout position.
they did the quarterback last year and he fell off.
Yeah, it's better for them.
No.
It was the other
Who was
kid.
the one after Herbert?
It was some kid that started with a P, I think it was.
That's the point.
Yeah, it was some kid, or it was his name started with a P or a B, or it was something.
Mm-hmm.
But the last thing I heard was I think he left and transferred somewhere else.
Mm.
I don't know where, but it's not going to work if you're trying to make a super conference, because of the fact of now you have a crowded SEC, and then on top of that, now we're really looking at 3 teams from the SECs getting in, and then you have every other conference that's trying to fight their way in.
Yeah, okay. In short, I don't like it just because it's kind of, I'm used to certain teams being with certain people, you know, certain conferences. So I don't have like an elaborate reason. It's just kind of perfect example. Let's take basketball. Was it, I think Maryland and Georgetown used to be ACC, and now they're big. I think it's what, Maryland and Georgetown used to be ACC, and now they're Big Ten, if I'm correct.
No, Maryland was ACC. They moved to the Big Ten, and then
Someone
Georgetown moved from the Big East to somewhere else.
Yeah, no, not them, but someone else moved with them. I grew up on those North Carolina, Maryland games. Them Grievous Vasquez giving us work, putting up for. That's what I came up. I'm used to Maryland being a basketball conference. I'm used to, just like I'm used to Texas and Oklahoma dominating their conference. Then they're usually, I mean, I don't know how good, they haven't been the greatest recently, but I'm used to them being that one team from their conference that may or may not can compete with SEC, and that's just what I'm used to. I know that there's a business aspect. I'm not a part of the business aspect, so I really don't care. But that's just, for me, it's like, bruh, at this point, are y'all gonna bring, who else is good at football right now? Are you gonna bring Ohio State? Are you gonna try to bring Oregon if they get good? Are you gonna bring, like, is the SEC just gonna be the only good football conference at this point? Because that's what it sounds like they're trying to do. It's like, damn.
They're just trying to make what it is that they've been trying to put the Power 5 conferences into one super conference, and then just have the group of 5 as their own individual, like, NCAA conference type thing. So basically it's like 2 different conferences. Think about it in terms of like D1 versus D2. 2 different type of shit like that.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to make.
So they already got it, though, like with the FBS and the FCS, because the FCS is also Division 1.
Exactly.
But that's not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean, me personally, I don't feel like it's going to work until you actually get the bigger name schools than Texas and Oklahoma. Like, if you get Notre Dame. Notre Dame is in an independent conference by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
We all know, if you actually been paying attention to Notre Dame, they either need to be in the ACC or Big Ten.
They've been playing ACC the last couple years.
Exactly.
Right? Okay.
Basketball.
They are contractually obligated to play the ACC.
Yeah, they are.
Football.
I knew it was one of those they started.
They really should
Basically.
ACC team just because of location. But it can go either way. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't have too much on that one, but I guess sticking to someone that I have been following since college. We talked about it before, pre-production. Maya Moore. For those that are into the ESPN 30 for 30s and just documentaries, period. I feel like it's very worth the watch. A lot of people who know Maya Moore know that she left the WNBA a couple years ago to focus on her ministry and other reasons. And so for those that don't know, briefly, someone that's from her area, this guy Jonathan Irons, he was accused and convicted when he was 16 of burglary and attempted murder. He was sentenced to 50 years. He just got out a couple years ago at the age of 40. Where that ties in with Maya Moore, like I said, their people knew each other, and she helped with his case as far as getting attorney help and all this stuff. And he's been released now, and they're actually married. So yeah, I think that's, for my documentary head, that's definitely worth the watch, and just a great story because, like I said, this man was railroaded to being convicted for 50 years for something he didn't do. And, it sucks that he had to serve from 16 to 40. Mm-hmm. Like, he grew up in jail.
34 years.
Like, what?
24, I think.
Yeah, what? 26, 36, 20, 25. He served half of it.
25 years. Damn, that's a life sentence.
Yeah. So he served a whole life sentence over something he didn't do.
That's how it is in the judicial system.
Yeah. So, like I said, I know it's on ESPN Plus. I'm sure the internet you can find it anywhere at this point. Shout out to the Fire Stick game. So yeah, I just felt like that was worth talking about. And the last topic I got. Okay, so from 1 to 10, how excited are we for Kanye's new album?
I really don't listen to Kanye like that, man. Like, it's cool. Ever since Kim, I just ain't been the biggest Kanye fan.
I mean, a lot of times when niggas break up with their girls, a classic be on the way, so you never know.
I thought that was on with women.
Yeah.
Shoot, the Confessions album?
First of all, Usher got way more going on than the pictures he painted.
But the pictures he painted on Confessions, I'm just saying, them shits was Basquiat.
Well, we don't know what that was really about.
Oh shit! I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like uber excited, but I am ready. I mean, when Kanye drops, I'm always gonna listen.
All right, so you listen to it and let me know what type of tempo it is, and then when you tell me what type of tempo it is, I'll listen to it.
I'll let you know. I'll give you an unbiased because I'm not a blind Kanye fan. Yeezus was trash.
I'm optimistic about it.
Thank you.
I'm optimistic about it.
Thank you so much for saying that.
That was the one with Blood on the Leaves, Bound to. Granted, those are the two songs I liked on there.
Yeah.
It was.
I like the instrumental Blood on the Leaves.
Yeah, I mean, of course, the production's always gonna be fire.
It was a good.
Yeah, I like the beat.
That was it, because that was the best thing about it.
I really didn't listen to that album. I promise you.
You're not missing much.
I faded, like after my Dark Twisted Fantasy, I started fading away, and then that's when we started collaborating with Jay-Z.
Yeah,
Watch the Throne. I didn't listen to Watch the Throne too. I know Watch the Throne, it was cool, and then like the whole Kim thing. And,
yeah.
And then I was like, alright.
I mean, I can't blame you. A lot of people faded even before that, so I can't blame you. But I am.
Kanye's a fucking genius.
Of course.
Yeah.
But I also think that his distractions could take the place of his music.
I can agree with that. I can agree. But I will say, I was happy to see that him and Jay have reconciled because he is on the album. I haven't heard the verse yet.
Watch the Throne 3 on the way. That was already two.
No.
I swear it was Watch the Throne 2.
No.
Okay.
The only other collaborative album Kanye got is the one with Kid Cudi, which is Kid See Ghost.
Yes.
I got it now.
Yeah. So yeah, Watch the Throne 2 should be on the way. I hope so. Yes, I mean that's all I got. I think it's perfect time to go into Black excellence. I'll go first. So we talked about this before. Sean Poe, for those that are unfamiliar, Sean Poe, former Bad Boy artist, post Biggie era.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're being Karens. We're being Karens, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't hear what you said. I don't think the mics picked it up either. So I just, I wasn't sure if you were being Karen. That's all. I was trying to listen. I was like,
I was referencing Bad Boy shit.
Oh, okay.
I was talking about Sean Poe.
I mean, for those that don't know, he did have the hit "Bad Boys" with Barrington Levy. What did I say? Yeah, former Bad Boys artist. You know, he went through a lot of turmoil. He took a rap for Diddy, an attempt. I think he was locked up. I want to say 10 years. I could be off on the time, but he was locked up. He served his time. He got out. I don't know what exactly happened with his voice, but his voice has definitely changed a lot. Then, like a year or so after getting out, he was deported back to Belize, which surprised me because I didn't realize he wasn't from America. I thought he was just a black man. He sounded like me. But why I bring him up and why he is my Black excellence today is because he has now become one of the most powerful politicians in Belize and has been elected to the House of Representatives. So I think it's worth giving a shout out to him for turning his life around, going from an attempted murder rap after losing his career and damn near his life to being in the House of Representatives for his country. So salute to that.
Did he get banned from the U.S.?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, when he got deported, he got banned. So
I remember him. I knew that much about him. Like, that's what confused me the most, because I knew that he was a part of the music industry here and all that. But then I was like, how was he a part of it? He wasn't over here. But I never looked into his background. Good.
Alright, so my Black excellence is Giannis. Karen. Giannis. That's all you want to say?
That's all I wanted. Boy, HB died this way into the championship. I can't believe it. Whatever. Go ahead.
You have some more grievances that you want to?
Nah, not at all. I'm finished.
So is Giannis Antetokounmpo? You know, the man is great. He deserved this one. He did it by himself. Whoa, he did help. Like, that's why I checked myself. Listen, he had help. Okay. He had a lot of help. A lot of help. Okay. Let's relax.
A lot of the help was the other team not making the bucket.
Yeah. You know, he didn't have to go through it.
Ain't got no bag.
He definitely don't got no bag, but yeah, hopefully he practiced that. But yeah.
Hey, does he need it?
Left, half back right, done.
That's a bag.
Yes, sir. He is too great. He was just on the biggest stage, and this man just dropped 50 with nothing but going within 20
if
feet.
Giannis had a post game,
he would be unstoppable.
he would be unstoppable.
He would if he had post game.
But the good thing is, we've seen his improvement. He's working on his game. He didn't start playing until he was 16. So he may not be in his prime.
I give it to him. He's definitely not in his prime.
After 2
He's
MVPs,
definitely
it's still not in his
I
prime.
think he's just not turning 26.
Yeah, he can't shoot. Of course he's not in his prime.
So yeah, he still got a great ways to go for him to be greater. I just don't like that the Bucks won. I ain't lose no money, so I ain't mad.
I'm not either.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
wanted
his
to find someone.
his ceiling is
Dump high.
Post game, not even jump shot. Post game. He don't need a jump shot. He's too fucking tall and athletic at that. Post game.
Yeah.
And you can add a jump shot like toward the end.
Yeah, I mean, if he can just get a consistent mid-range, you don't need to shoot. Everyone does not have to shoot threes. Just get a little decent mid in a post. Look, Kareem is a former Buck. Just get a little post.
That's true.
Shooters gonna shoot.
Bro, he wants to be a shooter so bad.
And even non-shooters gonna shoot Josh Smith. But that's a different story.
Don't disrespect Josh Smith.
Bro, you know Josh.
He disrespected himself.
Hey, Josh Smith.
That man left Atlanta and thought he became Reggie Miller.
Hey, that's a fact. Because when he left Atlanta, Josh Smith thought he could shoot threes, and I promise you,
No.
everything inside that 3-point line, well, a little bit deeper inside, was water. But stepping like that deep mid to 3, your boy shot like Ben.
Facts.
And he kept shooting it.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Yeah.
He had faith in his shot.
Fuck it. So yeah, I mean, but away from Josh Smith, another salute to Giannis Antetokounmpo, and to add on to what you were saying, now all 3 Antetokounmpo brothers have a championship.
That's a fact.
Yeah, because remember, Costas, who was on the Lakers, and then I don't know how to pronounce the T. Tanasis.
Thanos.
It's the
Baby
Thanos Antetokounmpo was
Thanos.
on the Bucks with Giannis.
It's not Tanasis?
I've actually never heard anyone pronounce it, so I don't know. Anytime him and Giannis talk, I've never heard him say his name. It'd just be like, my brother. Alright, Quan, who you got for us?
Oh, my black excellence is the great Candace Parker for being first female 2K athlete of the 2K panel.
Yes.
I think the WNBA themselves are making great moves. Great moves coming up. And giving them a little bit more exposure. Not even so much of being them, putting them into the 2K game, but I think that's a great feat just to give them more on the map.
Facts.
And they are actually in the game, which helps them more.
Hey.
But I also think they are making good moves.
And I think this year there's a my player, a WNBA my player. I think it's new gen. Matter of fact, I think there was one in 21, but it was only new gen.
If they do that, I definitely, because WNBA players can shoot.
Facts.
That shit never hits around. Never. You ever see them? Like, it's just all net. They shoot so slow, and it just
goes in every time.
Shout out to Liz Cambridge.
Oh, yes.
I love you.
What?
I'm definitely telling. The camera telling us.
Yeah.
I got caught in 4K?
Yes.
Okay. You got called an 8K.
Ooh, wait. You think my camera is that fancy? It's just
you winked at it. It caught everything. 8K. 4K, they don't look at the camera.
No.
That camera identifies you. Yep.
If you gonna drive, don't drink.
No.
If you,
No. Why?
No.
Yeah, you called. Just admit it.
It's
On
over
camera.
with. Go ahead.
She don't watch the pod anymore.
I can show her.
Oh, man.
That's fucked up.
That is.
But yeah, man, Candace Parker on 2K22.
Nah,
You caught, bro.
Okay, I can be caught, but like that's still a big step towards the future. I'm just saying, WNBA was getting disrespected for years. I mean, some misogynist people still do disrespect it, but was that
No, keep
meant?
going.
But would you move to Australia for Liz Cambridge? That is.
Remember, you are on.
I'm gonna tell no, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Australia for no.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even want to visit Australia because I don't want to wake up and see a camel spider greeting me. So like, no bullshit. Not even like.
The camel spider's nest. What you talking about?
Yeah, like no jokes aside, Australia is literally not on my travel list because of that.
Australia is a giant science experiment, and I think we need to band together and blow it up.
And we still need to bum rush
We
Area
need to get
51.
People out.
What?
You don't remember like 2 years ago?
Nah, they did that. The person got raided.
Yeah.
Well, let's go again.
They let all that stuff out. Hell no.
I couldn't get off work that day, so I had to go to church.
That person's
Had
house
to go to
got
church.
raided.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's a government facility.
That person's house got raided
By the
He's
government.
white.
Wait, like someone that actually went there his house got raided?
No.
Or the one who created like the group?
Yeah.
Oh, FBI don't watch this podcast. And if they do, they know not to take it serious.
Going down, but
Man, they probably don't watch this podcast to be out there 100% honest.
And even if they did, they know not to take me serious. So I said I was gonna rate it last time, and what happened? I set my black ass right here.
they waiting for you.
And see, they're waiting. That's the key. I have to go there for them to get me. And since we know I'm not going, if you gonna drive, don't drink. If you gonna drink, don't drive. DUI episode 9. Here with the greatest buddies on earth.
Chain go bling bling bling.
We out.
I can't see a thing. Hey, yeah. Any nigga scared to the dog, that's a coward to me. Yeah, you can say what they all wanna hear, but they